children. Today we play the poop tank again, Zee Turd. Zee Turd on the tracks, and becoming fonder and fonder, Zee Turd on the tracks every time I play it. It's like, the more you stare at the poop, the less you hate it, the less it's disgusting to you, you know? Just like this tank. I stare at the poop, and I start to like it more. But it's still poop. We have the all-Titan battle in the Paris here, yeah. And we have two 277s in the platoon, and the two huge TDs in the platoon. And they are going to rush the middle. This is sometimes a good play, but oftentimes you just get stuck there and you can't do anything, and then you get hammered from both sides. So, like a typical hyper-aggressive platoon of fast tanks, they've pushed too far, and now they have no backup, and they're not applying the pressure that they needed. When you are in a top-tier platoon of fast tanks and you push aggressively, if you stall out somewhere, oftentimes you are doomed. So what they should have done is they should have continued the push, probably into the field, because if they push the city, they're just going to get into the crossfire. But now they are in the crossfire, now they are stuck. They thought they were going to get side shots on the south, but they didn't. They just got stuck. Let that be a lesson to you. You find this often in platoons. I've had to tell myself not to do it many a times. When you get in the platoon, you feel invincible, yeah? There's headshot into you, mouse. You like that, don't you? Yeah, you did. You like it. You don't say you didn't. I know you did. Everyone likes a side shot from the shit tank. And, yeah, the objects, the one object up, so we can see on the map. The one object is trying to push, but it's a little too late, you know? A little too late. You should have been more aggressive off the bat, but now it's fucked. Oh. Hello, Badger. How are you today? He just wants to say hello. That's how the Badger say hello. He should. It's also how I say hello all the time. So you're going to try and get some shots in here, get some damage. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a T-57 in the ass here. I need to put some things between me and him, which is this pillar. Let's see if I can turn around. He finishes at 277. He's on the reload, most likely. The shot goes nowhere. As often does. The accuracy on many of these German tanks, they're not as accurate as they say. They say they are accurate. But oftentimes the shells just go where they want. Up into the air, into the dirt. Doesn't matter. And this problem was with my Jagdtag all the time. He said he had accurate gun. The shells fly all over the place all the time. It's not accurate. This is accurate as shit. Now what to do? We keep his armor towards danger. His danger right now is that way, not to my left. Keep his armor always to danger. And hello, this your sliver of a tank. I don't even know where that shot went. It didn't bounce. It just, see what I mean? These shots just go wherever they want to go. They have a mind of their own. And I don't like that. I wish they was, that better. That shot went where I wanted it to go. Now the UDES is finished, and we still have an object up there to read out. However, he has fought. He has most likely fought. So I'm going to help this push over here. These guys are hurting a little bit. The first target is going to be you, my lovely little Badger. He wants to shoot you. Counting on the height of my turret to save my hull. Ah, no, I didn't. But it was a vested anyway. It's a kill for the trade in his lower alpha. Take it. Take it any days. All of the days. Hello, BB. Would you like to say hello? I like to say hello. This is how I say hello. Hi. Did not like my hello. The customary greeting of the shitter. It's not appreciated here. Now, this is definitely most likely a win. However, we have lots of tanks that are on low health. And And do not make the mistake of when you have many more tanks than they do, pushing like a lemming. Because oftentimes teams push like the lemming when they think they have the advantage. And the advantage is taken away from them very quickly as they melt like the fucktards they are. I have seen many victories snatched from the jaws of defeat for this way. By the other team, not by you. Come on, object. Can you please hold still? I need to say hello to you. No, stop it. All I wanted you to do was say hello. I'll probably get no more damage. This is only a 2.2k damage for the tier 10, which is not very good. However, it's a win, and we always take the win over the loss. One Foch. He is probably up there where the 183 is, as all TDs like to hide up in there. Yep, there's a Foch. There's an RT back there. Now I'm going to get on cap and get as many of the cap points as I can, as I don't expect to be able to get there for damage. So I'm going to maximize the XP on cap. Yep. Nope, no damage for me. Oh, we got the cap points. And we take as a win. We flaunt it in the shitter's face. Even so, we did jack shit.